The best part about this camera angle is you don't know if I'm wearing pants or not. Hey internet, this is Punch Drunk. I'm Jordan Bill. So today I thought we would talk about something that I find very interesting, something I like to call the non-compliment. And that's when someone's trying to give you a compliment and then for whatever reason their subconscious decides to plant a little seed in there where if you really deconstruct what they said, it's not actually a compliment at all. You'll find that a lot of times compliments are non-compliments. Definitely not a lot of the times. I shouldn't say that. Only sometimes. Pretty rarely. But anyway, I decided to put them into categories. In my experience, they fall into 5 different categories. The first category is anytime somebody is surprised by something you did successfully. Like, oh, you did it. I can't believe it. Like, why can't you believe it? That's a bit insulting. You should be more along the lines of, you did it. I knew you'd kill it. Anything worth having is sometimes tough to get. And so that person will have gone through periods of self-doubt and struggle. So why don't be that person to feed that? You should feed the confidence side of it. So you should say you never doubted that someone was going to be okay. So that's the first category, is anyone surprised by you being successful. The second category is anytime somebody implies that there was a large element of luck in you getting to where you are. Oh, congratulations on being successful in your industry. It must be nice to have so many connections to start off with. You know, stuff like that. Not word for word, because that just sounded blatantly like an insult. But sometimes that is, a version of that is said in a much more subtle way. And sure, I mean, there's some element of luck to all successful things, but even all failures have some element of bad luck. So they kind of cancel each other out. There's no point in mentioning it. I guess the exception here would be, winning the lottery. There's really nothing else to say to the person other than, wow, congrats on being really lucky. So that's the second category, is anytime someone gives the majority of credit that's due to you to luck, to dumb luck. That sucks. Another category is, the third category is people trying to make your accomplishment all about them. At its bare minimum, just give that person 5 minutes of enjoying an accomplishment before turning it back around onto you. I also noticed, as a side note, a lot of times if you accomplish something very difficult that took a lot of planning and a lot of effort, a lot of people afterwards want to just automatically get in on it, and they fully expect you to just take them by the hand and skip all the hard work you did to get ready for it. Well, if you really wanted this as bad as I did, you would have spent the last couple of years working on this as well. Now you're on your own. The fourth category, although is probably the most annoying to receive, is probably the most entertaining to watch, is when people reach a certain level of, what's the word I'm looking for? When they're just outright condescending. Like, one of the worst compliments you can give somebody is, look at you! Like I'm 7 years old. Like, yeah, look at me. That's weird. Why would you? So if you're trying to share a great moment with a friend and they automatically start talking to you like you're 8 years old, there's a problem. So however you feel about their line of work or whatever they just did, keep it to yourself and just be happy that your friend is happy. Otherwise, you're kind of a douche. Now, the fifth and final category that I've been able to put together in all my deep knowledge and wisdom is probably the one that I encounter the most. It's anytime somebody makes an excuse for why you succeeded at something. Like it wasn't you. Like, here's some examples so you know what I'm talking about. We were doing a class where we're doing escape from hold. And the hold I happened to be on was like a bear hug. The link will break at the fingers, right? So at one point I moved in a way where I opened up and their hands split, and then the partner next to me who was struggling with the whole exercise was instantly, without a second hesitation, said, it's because you had broader shoulders. If I had broader shoulders, I would have broken out on that too, just like you did. It was hard work getting out of that, but it turns out it was just because I had broad shoulders. And you don't have a choice. All you can do with all these scenarios is just smile and nod. And don't internalize it. It doesn't mean anything. You don't know where it's coming from. Most of the time, they don't even know they're doing it. It's just words coming out of someone's mouth that should not enter your brain. And I think that's really the point of all this, is it's good to be exposed to all this stuff, because it'll just help you practice not letting someone get to you like that. Because if you listen to all these things or you internalize them, you would let all the outside factors change your opinion of you, and you wouldn't ever accomplish anything, because all the doubters and haters, they would always be right. So all of it's meaningless. At the end of the day, you know if you did something right or not. You can pat yourself on the back. This was great talk. Thanks for sticking around. Get out there, kick some ass. I'll see you next time.
Get over here!